I forgot that I've been supposed to recording my I forgot I've been supposed to I thought I I forgot I was supposed to be filming these things because I want to show what it's like actually like. I don't know, in a recovery, I guess. It's like whenever I'm in moods like this, like just saying the word recovery is just so fucking like dramatic. It's like, "Oh my god, girl, shut up." Like why are you so positive? It's annoying. I'm upset. I think a big trigger is canceled plans. It's like one of those things where, like, mentally, I know I didn't want to go, but it was important for me to be pushing myself to go because I never leave my house. I literally don't leave my house. So it was like the first time I was going to socialize, and I was already upset because the reason I wanted to go is because I like this guy named Uriah, and he was going to the party, and that's the only reason I was going to go to the party. Now he's not going to the party. Then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to let a stupid boy, he's not stupid, he's actually really awesome, but I'm not going to let a boy determine whether or not I go to a social outing. The plans got canceled, so I'm not going anymore, or at least as of this moment. Why is my sock inside out? My sock's fucking inside out. I don't want to take it off. I just put these on. I have so much to do. I have projects I need to get done. I have an interview I'm doing tomorrow with a creator that I'm really excited for. Obviously, I think by the time this is out, the video will already be out. But it's kind of discouraging because no one really watches them. It's hard to get people to go from TikTok to YouTube, and I knew that going in, so that's not like the biggest part. And I don't want to let it just completely discourage me and I don't do anything because obviously I want to do it whether or not I get the views, whatever. I have donuts next to me, but I'm like, I don't even crave. I only can eat what I mentally crave. So whenever I eat things I'm not craving or my body doesn't want, it literally it gives me the ick. It makes me not like those foods because it's like my body does not want this right now. It literally feels, I don't know, I think it's an autism thing or an ADHD thing, but like it's disgusting. Like I have donuts right here and I'm not a sweets person anymore, especially, so not only that, it's a sweet. So I've been munching on them, but I literally feel nauseous because I'm like, I don't want to be eating donuts. I don't want donuts right now. I fidget with my face a lot. I do that so often. Because it kind of just feels like, because if something, it's not, I don't care if things don't get views. I care that other people will see that things don't get views. So there's like a whole group of people who hate me online, right? Like if they see I don't get views, I don't want them to get the satisfaction in my failure. I want them to reap in my success. I don't want them to I don't want them happy on my failure. I don't want them to get high off my failure. So I'm just so mad because every time I look forward to something, it always gets canceled. Every time, all my life, all my fucking life. And it's just frustrating, and I think that's really what the core of BPD is. It's just a bunch of trauma responses of like let down promises from whenever we were a kid. So now even the little things piss us off because it's like, oh, it's still happening even for the little fucking things. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there. Today was bad. Today was a bad day. Today was a terrible day. And it was kind of a roller coaster, but I'm going to the party now. So, and then I did piggy tails because I haven't done pigtails in a while. But yeah, I'll probably vlog some at the party. I'll probably record some things there so I can show the experience of a 19-year-old teenage girl. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how tonight goes. Okay, so I'm in this huge mansion right now. I'm in like one of the rooms. They're doing a white elephant thing. I'm at a party, well, my best friend's friend group party, and I decided to go because I need to get out of my house. I never leave my house and I never socialize ever. So I came here to like, you know, woohoo, I got out of the house and stuff. And I'm wearing a crop top, so that too. I think people can tell. What was I saying? I always forget. Oh yeah. I feel like my autism traits are so noticeable whenever I'm high because I don't get high and go social places, but I didn't really want to get I didn't want to get plastered plastered because alcohol tastes disgusting and weed is just like a good natural way. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that kind of stuff. And I don't like saying hi to people. I never greet people. And if I greet people, I always ask them a question. I never say hi to them because I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna like. If they say hi back, how do you finish that? I guess talking, and it happens at work a lot. Because I realize now in my life, I've never gone to parties. This friend group is the first friend group I've ever gone to parties with, and I'm actually experiencing things, and I'm learning about myself and the way that my autism affects me in ways that I never was able to notice before. I don't know, I probably sound dumb. And I really like being high, but I just get more stressed in social situations when I'm high. Because I don't think I know how to correctly do it. And because of my memory loss, I don't really, I guess, remember much to be able to go off of. How long have y'all been in here? I've been laying here. And I started hearing things. I thought it was my phone. A little bit. Okay, so I'm about to go take my written test for my driver's test, my written driver's test. Sarah's bringing me, but wish me luck, because if I fail,
you know you can't bring your like stuff with you when you do the test.
Well, then obviously, yeah. Okay. Shreya just went to go inside. We are currently at work. It is like pouring outside. It was pouring yesterday. There was a tornado watch yesterday. But I'm about to go into work. Tonight, I'm going to have to spend hours editing my video that's going to come out on Friday. But YouTube does this thing whenever you upload a video, it uploads it in the worst quality ever, and then eventually uploads the higher quality version, even though I don't have like a fancy camera. I'm going to try to edit it all tonight. And if I need to, wake up tomorrow early to finish it, because it's going to take forever. I know it's going to take a long time to edit this video. And then I'm gonna try to upload it tomorrow unlisted, and then I will make it public on Friday and then advertise it the best I can, because I know it's not going to get much traction, just like my Outliving My Diagnosis series. I know it's not going to get much traction right now, but that's okay, because as time goes, so will my content will grow, I will grow, blah blah blah. It's like weird being fucking depressed and having like a decent mindset. It's like I'm gonna sit here and tell you guys I'm gonna have a great future, but also all I could think about last night was dying. So it's like, how am I gonna tell my audience, like, oh my god guys, I'm gonna have like a great future, I'm gonna be successful, I'm so proud of myself, but then like I'm on the verge of just absolutely losing my mind at the same time. I think that's just literally what having BPD is. When I tell people about recovery, I feel like whenever you say recovery, people are instantly like, what, like you're healed? But it's like, I'm at the beginning of my recovery. It's like, this shit is not easy. Like, I'm just trying to put more of effort into myself and more effort into my life, I guess. Yesterday was really, really bad. Last night, I mean, after the intense euphoria, I ended up just like kind of triggering myself. I was just really upset. I was really discouraged. I let the hate get to me because I hadn't checked the hate. I hadn't looked on people's accounts for a week or two, because obviously not only ignorance is bliss, but like if you don't see it, it's not there. Last night, like an idiot, checked it and I saw some things and I was like, and I got triggered, and then, but that was my fault. But yeah, just teaches me not to check it, because I know it's going to be bad regardless. I know it's not going to be something worth seeing, nor is it going to be something intelligent on their page. So I'm only dumbing myself down. So today's my one day of work this week. I don't work a lot. I kind of changed my availability so I can only work like 2 to 3 days, and they're only scheduling me 1, and I was like, bet, I don't want to work. But my life is about to fucking get flipped upside down. And just like whenever I got kicked out, I'm just waiting for the inevitable to happen and for shit to get worse, and then I'm gonna have to really suck it the fuck up. Suck it the fuck up. Once I get my driver's license, then I'm gonna have to get car insurance, and I'm gonna have to register my car, and basically that's gonna drain my savings and my rent. So I'm not gonna have much of my savings anymore, which means I'm gonna have to get a new job and work full-time again, which is no problem, but at the same time it's really fucking with my content creation career that I really want. I have to go inside because it's probably about to be 8 o'clock. Not that I care, but for Sharia, don't want to let Sharia down, so I'm gonna go inside, and it's pouring. You guys can hear it. Okay, so I am at the end of my opening. So we open in like 30 minutes. Right now the custard's getting ready to be ran out and like pinted and stuff. This is the first, I think, mixed episode I've had and I'm aware of since getting diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I can tell, I think, just by the intensity of the mood swings. Like, it's not like BPD where it's kind of like, you know, you get mood swings, you feel happy, you feel sad, it's kind of intense and it sucks. But like with this, it literally feels like I'm manic and I'm on top of the world, and then the next second I'm literally just depressed. And I need to do more research on mixed episodes. So maybe I'm not even experiencing a mixed episode. I don't know. I think I am. I'm not a professional. I'm just a person with bipolar disorder and borderline personality disorder, so it's like hard to differentiate them, I guess. I was so euphoric this morning, which typically I am. Music is a huge, it's a huge outlet for me. I love listening to music. So if nobody talks to me, nobody bothers me and lets me just listen to my music and do my work, oh, you best believe this stuff is gonna get done real quick. But then there are days where people are just all up in my station and it pisses me the fuck off and I just get mad and I'm like, get the fuck out of my station. I just feel really low now. I was like really high and now I'm kind of low. Don't really feel like I have much energy. I don't really feel like I have much motivation. Maybe because people are here now. I don't know. But yeah. Look at me back so soon. I keep having like flashbacks from that night, from one of like my worst nights I've ever had and stuff like that. I woke up and I didn't even remember anything had happened. So when I walked outside, my dad had seen me and he was like, "Are you okay? How are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good. Like, you know, I just woke up in the middle of the night." And I didn't even know what he was talking about. Little did I know that he was there while I was plastered drunk and stuff. And then I didn't remember till the next day anything that had happened. They were like, "What's going on? Blah, blah, blah." I don't know. It's just, these are the things that whenever you work and you have mental illness, it sucks because it's like you're very distracted all the time. Your mind is never really on your work, especially when you have like CPTSD or BPD. You know, it's kind of just constant flashbacks all the time. It's constant mood swings. It's constant just those emotion flashbacks. You just get flashbacks of emotion and it's just so intense that you just have to sit there and think for a second, or you start to dissociate and you're like, why did that just randomly happen? I'm just trying to take orders, or people are talking to me and now I'm suddenly just so agitated because I just got a flashback of how this person made me feel. And I think just the randomness of mental illness, or these mental illnesses, make it so hard to work. I like to think of my life as an experiment. I like to make myself vulnerable to see how other people feel. Oh, they have USB outlets too. Look how cool that is. At the bottom, you see there's USB parts right there. What was I saying? I like to think of myself as an experiment, so I kind of just put myself out there to like learn and do scientific research, because like human testing is obviously bad, but like I can test on myself. I can talk about it, I can show people my experiences and let people know they're not alone. That's what I think my purpose is. I should probably go back to work because I've just kind of been sitting here for 3 minutes. Not that I care, but yeah. I'm sorry, and this is not like a quirky, fun joke, but nothing makes me more suicidal than a minimum wage fast food job. I can't do this anymore. Even like just one day, just soon as it literally just feels like fucking terrible, and I hate it. I hate my fucking job. So I sit a lot on the job because there's no reason for me to be standing if my whole area is stocked and I'm just sitting there. But they just talk to me. They're like, we keep having to tell other kids not to sit down. It's just not, like, it needs to stop. And I was like, okay. I didn't want to give them sass because I literally have like maybe 1 or 2, 3 more shifts until I'm probably gonna end up quitting, or till I'm allowed to quit, because I have to get my license, which I will next week, all this kind of stuff. But yeah, they were like, you can't sit anymore. And I was like, okay. But now what do I do? It's not like we're busy. I hate my job. Oh! I literally hate fucking everybody I work with. Almost everybody. Because everybody's a fucking bitch. Especially the teenagers. They're always giving you fucking side eyes. You ask what's wrong, then fuck. Fuck people, bro. It's like I can't even work one day at a job. My friends are texting me. Oh my god. Like, everybody's so fucking judgmental. Or at least it's like, I don't know if that's actually what it is, or I don't know if I'm just overthinking and like everybody's fine, but it's just like, why do people have to fucking have looks? Like, they're always giving fucking judgmental looks, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Also talked to me about sitting down on the floor, which to me, I totally understand, especially whenever I worked at fast food. Well, I've been working at fast food all my fucking life. But especially like the first few jobs I had, I was very strict. So if I saw someone sitting on the floor, I'd be like, oh my god. But then I realized it's just jealousy. You're just mad that you can't sit on the floor, so you tell other people to get the fuck off the floor. And I know that's why everybody hates me, is because I'm like the laziest motherfucker or whatever. Even though I do my job and I keep my area stocked, I'm just not going to take care of y'all's, because why the fuck am I going to take care of your position? I don't fucking like you. I just want to get fired. I've quit. I've put my 2 weeks in for a Culver's. I've walked out of a Culver's. I've mutually broke it off with a Culver's. Now I just need to get fired from a Culver's. And I told them that. I was like, guys, it's on my checklist. I need to get fired. Because I just don't care. Shreya knows it too. And I know it bothers Shreya. And she's like, because Shreya is one of the managers. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I'm literally getting lazier at this job. I'm not growing here at all. I'm literally stunting my own growth by showing up to this fucking business even just once a week. I'm honestly just mad that I'm living. I never taught myself how to be an adult. I never thought I would fucking get here. Thought I was gonna be fucking gone by 16. That's why I don't even have a driver's license. Or I didn't get my permit until after I got kicked out. Didn't think I would be here. I'm about to turn 20 in a month. In a month! I'm gonna be 20. If y'all would have told me I was gonna make it to 20 at like 16 years old, I would have actually killed you. And myself. You wanna know what's kind of sad? Let me turn off my fan. Because the only guy that's ever really held me after sex and like actually cuddled me after sex is the guy I was paid to have sex with. It's kind of sad. So I was thinking about it, because Xavier never cuddled me. That hookup I had with Daniel? What's his name? I don't remember his fucking name. None of the times, I don't think we ever cuddled. Eduardo, we didn't cuddle. He left. I'm pretty sure we were in the middle of sex. I was pissed drunk, and he left in the middle of sex. I like this guy, and I think he knows I like him. I don't know how he feels about me. I've already blocked him once, and he came back asking why I blocked him. I was like, maybe he does actually like me, but I don't know. Maybe he's starting to realize he doesn't want to like me, because he's starting to actually get to know me. Every relationship, and I've already tried with him and failed, but I always just leave them. I leave them before they can leave me, or I reject them before they can reject me. But I'm trying to do the opposite now, and now I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to show him I like him, but I feel like I'm doing too much. I don't get a fucking response. It's like my last relationship, and I think that's just the trauma part, and that's what... You only talk to them once a day, and sometimes you don't know what time they're going to respond to you, and then most of the time, it's at night. So maybe that's also why I'm up. Maybe that's why I can't sleep. It's because I know I don't want to fall asleep, because what if they text me? Alright, well, that's it. Bye, guys. Good night. Oh yeah, I've been working all day. I've been editing all day. The thing that made me mad was that my video, the audio was cutting out so much because my Wi-Fi down here in this basement is so terrible, which is where I did the interview. And I felt so bad because they were explaining everything that I was talking to them about. They were telling me their story. They were being vulnerable and all this kind of stuff. And the audio just kept cutting out. And I was like, I don't want to scrap this video because the audio and stuff is so off. So I spent like 4 to 5 hours manually writing out all the captions because the automated captions wouldn't pick up anything that was in the video. So I was like, Isla, pray for me. Right now I'm gonna try to get everything I've been procrastinating done. I think that's the good part. Well, nothing's good about having a mixed episode. It's fucking annoying. But while I get depressive mood swings, I also do get really motivated, very hypomanic type mood swings as well. So, gotta love being bipolar. I don't. That was sarcasm. Anyways, hopefully I'll get a lot of my stuff done. I haven't been opening a lot of my messages. I've been isolating myself from everybody because it's like, it's very isolated. Like, I don't know if it's a mixed episode. I don't know if it's my BPD. Whenever you're mentally ill and you have like multiple diagnoses, you're kind of just like, I give up on trying to figure out what's going on with me. Let's just honestly work on how we can fix it or how we can utilize it to better our lives, you know, because I'm gonna have this chronic illness, might as well use it to my advantage whenever I'm able to. That's, I think, my biggest advice is if you have bipolar disorder or if you're experiencing a manic episode or a hypomanic episode and you're in that manic state and you're aware of it, I personally really try to make the best out of it. So I really do get my life together and I prepare myself for my depression, even though I know in my head I'm never going to be depressed again. I'm in a mixed episode right now, so it's mixed. Obviously, I know. Alright, well, it's time to get everything I need to get done. So. Oh, one thing to mention too, though. I got my fucking period. And I think that's why I've been so hormonal, I guess, lately. So, maybe I'm not actually mentally ill and it's just hormones and I just was getting my period. So, maybe I've just been faking it this whole time. I'm gonna go with that theory. I prefer that theory. You wanna see yourself? I'm gonna start living. You shouldn't face that. I think she's camera shy. I don't know. I kind of do things to myself and I kind of screw myself over. With my last relationship, if you guys don't know, I dated this guy named Xavier, and it's been like 3 years, right? So we were together, or we had like a situationship, or we were together for 3 years. And I kind of, the entire relationship was taught how to over-sexualize myself. He wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't see me unless it was a transaction, I guess. I got to talk to him if I gave him what he wanted. I've over-sexualized myself, and I like this guy named Uriah. And I've been trying to talk to him, but he's so confusing. I don't know how he feels about me. But now we have solidified plans, and we've talked about how we're gonna screw each other and stuff. Which I don't mind. I want to. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to screw him unless he wants more. I don't like hookup culture. I really just don't want to just be somebody's piece of meat for them to fuck unless I'm getting a relationship out of it. Like, I'm a slut. I will slut out for you. I have BPD, best pussy disorder. But I don't know. And I do it to myself. Like, I just don't, he doesn't really talk to me a lot, but then whenever I talk about sex, then we do talk more. I don't know, it just sucks, because now I can't really undo it. I can't undo what he probably thinks of me now. And I don't know, it's just sad. I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I really just wanted someone to like me, and I thought that I was finally gonna get that. But I over-sexualized myself, and now our main topic of conversation is basically just sex. And I don't want to tell him I don't want to do anything sexual, because then I might lose the entire relationship in itself. And then it's like I want to be, I have needs, like I want to be sexual. It's weird. But I don't want that to be all I am. And that's all I've ever been, especially in relationships, since forever. Like my first favorite person, my first big favorite person, I mean, to Xavier, to here, like, I've never had someone just like me that I liked back that I've been in a relationship with. That's all I really want. And I asked him, I was like, can we cuddle, LOL? Can we still cuddle, LOL? And he said yes. It was just yes. And then the conversation continued sexually. And it was just like, I don't know. Need to take a shower. I do it to myself. It's literal, like, self-sabotage. It's like, I'm scared they're gonna leave, and I'm scared they don't like me, and I'm scared they're gonna reject me. I'm gonna give them something that they're gonna want. I have a nice body. I have a decent face. Typically men want to hit it. That's all they ever want to do. And I get it. I'm like fucking psycho, and I get that. Like, and that's not even me just being like, oh, quirky psycho. Like, no, I go fucking batshit crazy whenever I like someone. So I understand if they don't like me back, because I fucking move at like Mach 2 in a relationship. And it's not good, because then the other person, I guess, in a typical person is just like, we just started talking yesterday. Why are you talking about moving in? Like, I know damn well, though, if I go text them right now something sexual, they'll fucking respond. Oh, wait, just kidding. You're all good, haha. I wonder if they'll continue the conversation, because nobody ever just wants that. Talking about a guy I like. I want to like a guy who wants to talk to me. I've never been in a relationship where the guys called me, the guys texted me, the guys wanted to hang out. I've never been on a date before. I had sex before I had even, like, made out with someone. Like, I don't know. I'm, like, sad. It's the only reason I ever have sex with people. I never have sex with people because I want to have sex with people. I never want to have sex with people, most times. I only ever want to have sex to fill an empty void, or to get cuddles, to just be in someone's arms. Or for money. I've done it for money too. I did it to myself. That's the thing. I can't even complain, because it was me. I did it. I talked about it. Because my friends are telling me that he's not ready for a relationship, which I don't know what that means. They have a very gossipy friend group. So if I tell someone something, I know the entire friend group's gonna know. So I wonder what they mean by, oh, he's probably not ready for a relationship. They're all looking at each other, and I'm out of the conversation. I'm like, why am I the one out of the loop when it's my thing, my relationship I'm talking about? Why aren't you guys telling me what you know? Like, fucking fake ass bitches. Like, what is fucking wrong with the people in this world? People are fake as fuck. Fake as fuck. Like, how is the majority of the world this fake? I want to just be financially comfortable, and to live alone, and just make my videos. That's what I want to do with the rest of my life. If I never had to ever socialize with anybody ever again, I'd be fine. I'd be pretty fucking happy. I'd be content. Maybe not happy, but I'd be content. I'd be safe for the first time in my fucking life. I've decided I'm just gonna be who they probably want me to be. I think that's the safer bet. I want to sob. Like, I want to cry, and I want to, like, sob. Sometimes you need a good mental breakdown. I'm just so emotionally numbed that, like, I can't. I haven't, like, cried in a while, like, a sob, I don't think. Not that I can remember, not that my emotional permanence is letting me remember. I just want cuddles without... I keep trying to think of sentences that will make me sob. Like, I'm trying to think of sentences that I can say out loud that will, like, be that emotional breaking point that will be... Because you know how we have those, like, you're keeping it all together, right? You're keeping it all so together, but then someone asks you in public, like, are you doing okay? Like, actually, are you okay? And, like, that sentence breaks you.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm trying to find a sentence like that, but my brain is, like, so hell-bent on staying together because I can't afford to fall apart. I literally know I cannot afford to mentally crumble. I can't afford to anything because I have a lot that's about to happen in my life. I'm about to go through a lot of changes, and I really only have, like, 3 days left. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was the sentence. I always just feel like my life is just a whole bunch of, like, deadlines until I have to go back into survival mode. Like, ew, that is so cringe. Guilty. I just want to be comfortable and safe. I just want to have a house and a home. I just want a home. And I feel like I'm just complaining, you know? I feel like I'm just whiny. I'm being called a brat all the time. I'm such a brat. You're such a brat. But I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to live in somebody else's house in a toxic environment. I don't want to be controlled. I just want to live, bro. I want somebody. Everybody has a person. I don't have a person. And I have autism and I'm very antisocial. So I don't even want a regular person. I don't like talking to people. It's just not something that interests me. But when it comes to a favorite person, I want to sob. No, why am I stopping? My brain's shutting down again. CPTSD. Okay, let's talk about that for a second then. This series is going to be a lot longer than it was supposed to be. I wanted them to be like 10-minute episodes. That's not really how real mental illness works. You can't really smush, I guess, a week of mental illness in like 10 minutes, unless I just don't film anything. I guess that's like my desire in life, and that's why I sleep with men for money. I do whatever I can. I want to, you know, if I find a husband that can support me, that would work. I just want to be comfortable. I just want to live in a house with no judgment, with nobody breathing down my neck, nobody telling me how stupid and worthless I am, telling me how much of a brat I am. But to me, I don't see it like that. Like, I don't see myself as a brat. I see myself as someone who just wants to, like, breathe. I just want to breathe. All my life, I've literally just been fighting. I don't even want to be here, bro. I don't even want to be here. I'm at that point in life where I'm like, I really do see the value in life, and I want to live. I want to have a good, fulfilling life. He said, wait. I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know what to expect. Is this for just hanging out or hanging out? And you know. If I say just hanging out, is he not gonna want to come? Like Xavier, they'll make an excuse like, oh, actually turns out I can't hang out for another 2 months. Well, actually, no, I can hook up. Oh, look at that. A day opened up for tomorrow. Can you hang out tomorrow? I hate men. And it's not his fault. this is my BPD, you know, these are just my thoughts. These are my, it's not what they said, it's what you heard. And none of the fault is on him, because really, truly, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. I've always been the problem. And even when I'm not the problem, I am painted out to be the problem, so that the problem doesn't have to be the problem. I'm always just like the cop-out problem. I have been my whole life. If my sisters did something bad, they could just come to me and I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll take the fall for it. I'll say it was me because it's always what's expected of me. It's me again. So update. Our plan is to, in his words, fuck, cuddle, and then movie. So now I'm excited because at least I still get to cuddle him, and he added a smiley face, so that made me happy. So I'm content with life. We're good. I'm happy. Hopefully I don't get fucked over in the bad way, but we'll see. I think as of right now, in this moment, I'm gonna end the video right here because this video is already gonna be really long and I have to post it today on Saturday, so that way tomorrow on Sunday I can make it go live and the quality will be fine. So yeah, even though nobody's gonna watch, but it's okay. I know one day eventually, hopefully, people will come back to watch this on the earlier stages of Steph's struggles. This is where Steph's struggles began. Guys, literally look at my hair. Tomorrow I'm gonna spend all day editing, right? And then I'm gonna finally get to shower on Sunday because everybody's out of the house on Sundays. I'm home alone Sunday mornings because everybody goes to church, which is like the only day or the only morning I'm home alone, which is a blessing, so I can finally take a shower. So excited for my shower. Anyways, to the 3 people who have watched all the way to this point, if anybody did, I appreciate you. And I'm sorry this was such a pessimistic episode. This week had just kind of really sucked. I want to try, like, the things I learned is that I'm emotionally unstable. That's the thing I learned from this week. This is a recovery series, and I don't want people to think that recovery is all shits and giggles. I don't want people to think that recovery is like, oh, you're traveling the world and you're so happy. Like, no, I'm still miserable, but you're learning to stop being miserable. But yeah, thank you for watching the first, I guess, real episode of Outliving My Diagnosis, my vlog series. I hope you guys have a great day and stay safe and know that you are worth it and that you have value and that you're beautiful and you're handsome, whoever's watching this. So that's the biggest thing. If I can teach one person that thing, no matter all the hate, all the everything, all the trauma, it was worth it because making an impact on even just one life is such a beautiful thing. So I guess I gotta, ground myself with that, you know? But have a great day, guys.
Hope you liked my videos. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber?